We actually have a book coming out about the whole story of how it happened on October 18th, so keep an eye out for that. But now we're the conservancy, the nonprofit conservancy that maintains and operates the park, very much like the Central Park Conservancy. So when you're up here on the High Line, all of the staff that you see up here, all of the gardeners, all of the people sweeping the stairs or emptying the trash, all the people who keep these systems like the lights and the water running and in good repair, all of the people like Danya Sherman, who heads our programs, of which the screening here tonight is one of our programs. All of that is paid for by very generous philanthropic supporters, many of whom are in the audience tonight. So thank you all. If you're already a supporter of Friends of the High Line, thank you. And if you're not yet, I hope you'll go to our website and look at the various ways you can support this effort. All of this is only possible if people like you step forward and help us do it. And to that end, I'd like to thank one of our leading sponsors this year, Uniqlo, who with 2 years of very generous support to Friends of the High Line is helping support not only our maintenance and operations, but also our programming. So we're very, very excited about this screening this evening because railroad history is an integral part of the High Line. It's one of the things that first really attracted us to the structure and to the project. I think there's a lot of romance in the idea of trains in general and trains up here on the High Line, and that feeling was really one of the things that made us so excited when Wendy came to us and said, I want to do a film compilation of film clips from wonderful movies, all that have trains on them. And while the High Line was a freight train conveyor, there were freight trains that ran up here, not passenger trains. And most of the films, most of the clips you'll see this evening are involving passenger trains. And I think what's amazing about the clips is they really show the wide range of human emotions and activities that are inspired by travel by train. And even though we had freight trains up here and not passenger trains, I think that same kind of depth of feeling and depth of human experience is conveyed by the old ghosts of the freight trains that used to run through spaces like this one. There were trains running right through where we're sitting, delivering meats into these platforms over the side here. And so I think the echoes of those old trains are really one of the things that makes people's experience on the High Line today so compelling. With that, I wanted to turn you over to one more thing. We're joined by, this evening, somebody who's in one of the clips that we're showing. Ethan Hawke, where are you, Ethan? There he is in the back. Ethan is in a clip from Before Sunrise, and you'll see it. You see him riding in a train, and I think he has a book, and he's looking out the window, and it's right before he's going to meet Julie Delpy. So you'll see that clip. Pia Lindstrom was going to join us this evening. Are you here, Pia? Maybe she's running a little late. She may come in later. She's the daughter of Ingrid Bergman, and there are three clips of Ingrid Bergman's in this film this evening, all from what is it? Inn of the Sixth Happiness. Thank you, Wendy. So with that, I'm going to turn you over to Wendy Keys. Wendy Keys put this movie together for us. She's a long-time supporter of Friends of the High Line, and we're very, very grateful for all that she's done to make this film possible. And she's also one of our very first supporters of making the High Line possible. So I hope you'll welcome her with a very thankful round of applause, not only for creating this film, but helping us create the venue in which we're viewing this film, the High Line.
Thank you very much. It's so wonderful to welcome so many people tonight. It's quite a turnout. It's lovely to see the friends and the family and the strangers, especially the strangers. My husband Don Pels and I have been involved, as Joshua referred to, for over 10 years. And during that period of time, I have to say the two of us have been in awe with the two founders of the High Line. Both Joshua and Robert Hammond have never missed a beat. It's not only the fact of their extraordinary accomplishment, which is this beautiful park, but the process that they went through to get here. It was flawless. They are really exceptional men, and I always salute them. And luckily, I adore them as well. And also, in the Highline office, I would like to acknowledge Danya Sherman, who is the program director, who is a dream to work with. She's intelligent and steadfast and very helpful, so thank you, Danya, for putting up with us. And the big thanks tonight go to Tony and Pavito, who really did the bulk of the work. Tony really committed himself to this. He was so committed, he was so devoted to this project from day one. The amount of research, he also is responsible for getting all the clearances, which is a nightmare, and he has some sort of hair-raising stories if you want to corner him at some point. And it really was a salute to him that, you know, we're going to enjoy this film tonight. But we had a few little minor disputes when it came to selection some of the films, but both of us know that we love the movies as much as we love each other, so all's well. And then last, I'd just like to acknowledge Brian Angelotti, our editor, who I've worked with for many, many years on projects, and Brian is a terrific editor. He's patient and good-natured, both great qualities in a colleague. So thank you to Brian. Really wonderful. And without any further ado, I think we should get started, so all aboard.
All aboard!
Running wild, lost control, running wild, mighty bold, feeling gay, reckless too, can't remind all the time, never blue, always going, don't know where, always showing, I don't care, don't love nobody, it's not worthwhile, all alone.
Goodbye, Miss Kathy.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips. All right. Stay in Sandrock. And thanks. Thanks for nothing.
I got an idea. We better get on that train, too.
It's where you are, somewhere there's heaven. How near, how far, the darkest night would shine if you would come to me soon. Until you will, I'll still my heart. How
Attaboy, Rusty! Hey, Rusty, steer's good. The train is still on the track. We must be coming to the station. Oh, yeah, just remember, we got to stop the train for the kids. How you going to stop it? It doesn't say it here. Maybe it's in the next issue.
Way for two friends to be saying hello.
Oh, another compartment.
We're making our fame, but if I hustle, I'm making my name. All I wanna do is taking my name. All I wanna do.
Oh, well, I'll go out to meet her when she comes.
Oh, where'd she go? Oh, well, I'll go out to meet her when she comes.
Where'd you go?
Oh, well, I'll go out to meet her. Oh, well, I'll go out.
Baby.
Bob, don't do that.
I have to. Send a wire to the main office and tell them that I said, ow!
Send a wire, main office, tell them I said, ow. Gotcha.
Forgive me
Forgive you for what?
for everything. For meeting you in the first place. For taking the piece of grit out of your eye. For loving you. For bringing you so much misery.
I'll forgive you if you forgive me.
Oh, my love, this word so sweet that I repeat means I adore you.
I was afraid you were a wet wet firecracker, sister. Shake. Hello.
Cheer up, Sherry. Wait till you've lost as many husbands as I have. Married, divorced, married, divorced. Oh, l'amour, l'amour. That's French for love.
Amor, my love.
I'm yours, all of me. What else can I say?
My sweet love.
The hair. Makes me sad.
Sorry.
I hope you like old-fashioned weddings.
I prefer old-fashioned wedding night.
You're incorrigible.
Does that mean you love me?
You bet your boots it does.
When you're away, there is no day, and I know that it's all lonely. My love, make life divine. Say you'll be mine, and now love me only.
Mommy, will Daddy come to Reno?
No, darling.
Mommy, where is Daddy?
I don't know and I don't care. In the future, you'll please refer to him as that heel.
My love. When you're away, I know there's no day, and nights are so lonely.
Are we all right?
Budapest. Left Budapest early this morning. What's the matter?
Ben's Russian security man.
Come on, never mind.
Get away with this.
Les mains au ciel, mes filles.
So this is Mr. Big.
That's the man.
You ain't saying shit now, Mr. Big.
I must admit that I'm slightly at a loss for words.
Now you're a creature of tragedy, heartbroken, supple. You're Anna Karenina.
Shall I throw myself under the train?
Mary. Yes, dear. Listen to the whales. Do they seem to be saying anything?
No.
Well, don't they seem to be saying, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back?
Why don't you go back to him?
I can't, Mary. After all, I have my pride. I killed him. I had to kill him.
can't intimidate me. Got him right in the canteen.
Your drinks are on me.
You have a history of confinement. We brought you to Richmond because you have a history of fits, moods, blackouts, hearing voices. We brought you here to save you from the irrevocable damage you intended upon yourself. You've tried to kill yourself twice.
If it makes you any happier to call me names, go ahead.
Oscar, you're complete. The most horrible excuse for a human being that ever walked on two legs. Right fun it is. You've got a nerve barging in there like this. What's the matter?
Anything but God. Stay there and don't make any noise.
You appear to be nervous. Sleep would do you more good.
What makes you think I'm nervous?
One thing, your hands are trembling.
That's because you touched me, Doc.
You haven't been drugged. He told me to put something in your drink, but I didn't do it.
Who the devil are you? He said you were deaf and dumb.
Never mind about that now. If you want to save her, you've got to hurry.
Mrs. Hubbard was conscious of a man in her compartment soon after 1:15 a.m. She later found near her bedside the button of a Wagon Lee conductor. Fräulein Schmidt discovered, planted in her suitcase, the uniform of a conductor which could not possibly have fitted Pierre, and from which, in fact, there was a button missing.
I did, Charlie. I did get a little faster. Just a little faster. Faster. No.
Otherwise trained in the metallurgic arts before straightening the circumstances forced you into life aimless wandering.
Poor guy, he must have taken plenty. We haven't unloaded the truck yet. Go out and get the latest rib. Hurry up. Excuse me. Excuse me, please.
Thank you all again for coming. I just wanted to say that we are going to be screening this film again 4 times this evening on loop. The last screening will be at 9:30, and I hope to see you all again for the remaining 2 screenings in this series. Next Friday we're going to be showing Some Like It Hot, and the Friday after that we'll be showing Strangers on a Train in full, which were 2 fantastic films that were featured in this film at 7 p.m. right here. So congratulations again to the fantastic team behind All Aboard, and thank you all again for coming.